Hi, I'm Kyle Kraska, and this is Golf San Diego. Today, we're flying high over the fabulous Sycuan Golf Resort in the dramatic landscape of the Dehesa Valley. Over 400 acres of golfing heaven, boasting 54 holes on 3 award-winning courses.
It's unbelievable. It's just tucked away in this little secret canyon, and, and it makes you feel like you're on a mini vacation each time you come and play golf.
At times when you're out there by yourself, different times of the morning, or with a group of guys, you know, the shadows come up over the mountain, and you see the natural beauty that's out there. And in some shots, having been to Augusta, you go, oh man, that looks like Augusta.
Just a short drive from downtown San Diego, Sycuan Golf Resort offers an unparalleled golfing getaway. Championship golf, world-class practice facilities and instruction, pools and spas, restaurants and lounge, all in a gorgeous setting just footsteps away from Sycuan's richly appointed resort hotel.
We're not far away, and when you're out here, you do feel like you're far away. You're unplugged, and you can get away from this city life. You can stay at the hotel, and we have everything you need here once you check in.
It is an all-inclusive experience, completely relaxing. Come for the golf, but stay for the comfort, and really make it an experience.
Over the next 30 minutes, sit back and enjoy a breathtaking tour of this amazing resort. Welcome to Golf San Diego.
Hi, I'm Clint Higgins, Director of Golf. Welcome to Sycuan Golf Resort.
Hold on tight because we're up and away on Golf San Diego, starting right now. Hi and welcome to Golf San Diego. I'm Kyle Kraska. Today, I'm going to show you this incredible resort, the Sycuan Golf Resort, in a whole new way. I like to call it motion videography. We'll use all sorts of cool technology, high-definition cameras, even robotic helicopters to show you vantage points that, frankly, no one has ever seen before. Today, we've got miles of beautiful and rugged terrain to cover, and only Golf San Diego can cover it all. Dramatic elevations, undulating fairways, and spectacular signature holes all nestled in this majestic valley. A golfing history that dates back nearly 60 years.
Ted Robinson Sr. is the designer of all 3 of our golf courses here. He's used the natural terrain of the land to sculpt and to create the golf course. So we go up, we go down, back up into the lower parts of the foothills to give the golf course depth, to give it definition, and to trick your eye.
In 2001, the Sycuan Band of the Kumeyaay Nation assumed ownership and turned this land into the fabulous destination resort that it is today. Not just a day of golf, but an experience in a quiet, country-like setting. An opportunity to get away and to leave the noise behind.
I grew up in East Texas, and I'm a country boy at heart, so the big city life is intimidating to me. So I come out here and I feel like we're unplugged from all of that. You don't hear road noise, you don't have the interstate going through the center of the golf course. It's quiet, it's set back in the hills, and it's peaceful.
And my office is 300 acres of green grass and flowers.
Tamo Maldonado is the course superintendent with a storied history. His dad was the course's first employee back in the mid-1950s. So Tamo takes great pride in maintaining the excellence that Sycuan has come to be known for. He hesitates to call it a job because he has such passion for what he does.
And you can see right in the middle here, you can see these white roots, and that's a good indication that the turf is healthy, that we're growing good, solid, healthy roots, and that's what I'm looking for. I've been the superintendent for 23 years, but I've actually been an employee here for over 30 years. And it's never a day of work because you enjoy what you do. I look forward to coming to work every single day.
The Sycuan Golf Resort is home to 2 championship-rated courses, Willow Glen and Oak Glen, and the challenging executive course, Pine Glen. You'll enjoy jaw-dropping views from elevated tee boxes, like here on one of several signature holes.
We're on number 4 right now of Willow Glen. Risk reward par 4, elevated tee boxes down to a green below. The risk here is you can go for the green in one. It's about a 295-yard carry, or or you can lay up and try to make your par or birdie from the fairway.
I think I'll lay up on this hole.
The right play is to check your ego and keep it in your bag and pull out a 200-yard shot, hit it down to the fairway, and wedge it on, try to get it close to the pin and make your birdie, or two putt, get your par, and go on to the next hole.
And what percentage of the time will I find you with a driver on this tee box?
About 95% of the time.
Perhaps the most picturesque of holes here at Sycuan is Willow Glen number 12, a spectacular par 3 that has it all. An eye-catching multi-tiered waterfall adorning its smooth putting surface that unassumingly sits in the foothills of a dramatic mountain landscape.
It's a signature hole because of the beauty of that water. It has a 5-drop waterfall, and water is intimidating for a golfer. If you're standing on a tee box and you see water, that's usually where your ball goes. So you got to have to look past the aesthetics and the beauty of that hole and start focusing on the green complex and try to get your shot there.
When you've completed your round here on Willow Glen, the options are vast. If a 19th hole suits your fancy, stop by the newly renovated and ultra-cozy Echoes Lounge. And for the ultimate resort experience, spend the night or the weekend in one of 100 beautifully appointed rooms that couldn't possibly be closer to all the action.
So Kyle, this is our deluxe room. Features 2 of the most comfortable queen beds that you will have ever slept on. And also, if you notice, we feature traditional artwork in our rooms as well.
And our view, there's the golf course
There
right
it
in
is.
front of us, right on our balcony.
There's your private putting green, and there is our championship golf course.
When we come back, I'll introduce you to Sycuan's Director of Instruction, Bob Matson, who'll teach us how a putter has more uses than you may have thought. And if you like technology, oh my, does Sycuan have it all. From swing analyzing software to onboard GPS tracking systems that put every detail at your fingertips.
We drive all the way up to the golf ball. You hit your drive 322 yards.
Yes, I did hit it 322 yards.
So that's pretty deep right there.
And later on, how on earth are we getting these incredible aerial videos? We'll take you behind the scenes later on in the show. Welcome back to Golf San Diego. Today we're soaring over the spectacular Sycuan Golf Resort, just a short drive east of downtown San Diego. The 18-hole championship track Oak Glen is a bit more forgiving than Willow Glen, but just as scenic, with marvelous signature holes like the par 3 fourth.
It's a peninsula green, so all on the left-hand side, it's guarded by water. On the right-hand side, it's guarded by a very large eucalyptus tree. A lot of members want us to take that tree down because it catches a lot of balls and throws them into the water. So it's a short hole, but it's a precise shot is needed to get onto the green complex to make your par, or if you get lucky, make your birdie.
Water comes into play on 5 holes on Oak Glen, including the par 4 12, where an errant tee shot is not advised.
But it's guarded all down the left-hand side by water. On the right-hand side, it's guarded by large mature oak trees that overhang bunkers and sand traps. So precise shots needed off the tee box to score well on that hole. So again, it's a shorter par 4, about 340 yards. Hit a 220-yard shot or 200-yard shot off the tee box. Hopefully avoid the 3-putt and move on.
As we move on to Sycuan's extensive practice facilities, we find shaded tee boxes and massive putting surfaces. And here, on this dedicated practice hole, we find Director of Instruction Bob Matson, working with student Rick Brandt.
Folks aren't used to making a little golf swing with their putter. I got 5 trips to Scotland under my belt, and they do this all the time over there because the ground's so firm. So let me see you make a little bit more of an actual kind of a golf swing with some movement in it, please.
Bob first visited this valley 23 years ago, and he never left. His approach to teaching is hands-on and unique to each student, tailor-made to each one's individual needs.
You know, everything's personalized, so we can try to never give the same lesson twice. I think that would be our the thing that we're really most proud of. It's not really a method, it's not cookie cutter. We try to stay away from quick fix Band-Aid lessons. I think we're more interested in, surefire, slow but sure progress over a period of weeks or months, and actually helping people get to the next level. So we got 3 or 4 different ways to possibly bump and run.
Excellent, excellent PGA Pro. I've been working with them on and off over the past 5 years, and like I said, my game has improved tremendously, and he takes a personal interest in his students, and I call him Coach Madsen.
Oh, that's nice. He's so personable,
Yes,
isn't he?
yes. So he's my coach.
Oh, that's cool.
If I need a tennis racket, I use a tennis racket. If I need a beach ball, I use a beach ball. If I need a launch monitor that gives me all the data on the characteristics of the ball's launch, we use a launch monitor.
Which brings us here to the Tailor-Made Fitting Center, where cutting-edge technology helps instructors like 13-year Sycuan veteran Scott Oles break down every detail of a golfer's swing.
My favorite page is the statistics page. This is kind of the highlights page. You got your carry distance, you got your ball speed at contact, what your club speed was doing at contact.
What are they getting out of this?
Confidence in what they're using. That's the main goal anyway. We want a student to be able to take what we tell them and believe it. Oh, it's unbelievable where we've gone from. I mean, this is just 10 years ago. We didn't even have anything. We had to go out there and watch a student hit 100 balls. Having this information, you can show anybody anything. So that just really gives the next step up to the golf pro.
After your fitting or lesson, and before you hit the links, be sure to swing by Sycuan's award-winning pro shop. Director of Golf, Glen is the reigning Resort Merchandiser of the Year, in part due to his vast array of women's golf attire and accessories.
Well, it has the best selection of women's clothes. And I used to love to go to Nordstrom if I had a little extra cash. And now my extra cash goes to golf clothes because I can't wait to wear them, and they're just very nice.
Coming up next,
It may be the most important yet most overlooked pieces of equipment in your entire golf bag. We'll tell you what that is and how to fix it from the guy who knows better than anyone else.
plus, Sycuan is a public golf resort, but you may be surprised to learn that you can also become a member.
And I really respect and appreciate what they've done for us.
Discover the tremendous Sycuan member benefits when Golf San Diego returns. Golf San Diego is rolling on, today from the lush and vibrant Sycuan Golf Resort in El Cajon. Here in Sycuan, you'll ride in top-of-the-line golf carts equipped with Vistage, the best GPS tracking system there is. It calculates distances in an instant, keeps score, and it'll even email you your scorecard or post it to your favorite social media site like Facebook.
There's another pretty cool feature that we're going to play this hole. That's Oak Glen number 1. I want to do a flyover.
Hey, that looks like the show, Golf San Diego.
I know, right? And it just kind of gives you some advice that sets you up for success instead of failure.
You get to see the hole before you actually play, just in case it's the first time you've ever been here before.
Right on.
Very cool. One of the most important yet overlooked pieces in a golf bag would be the golf grip. We're lucky enough today to have the CEO and president of Lampkin Golf Grips, Bob Lampkin. Bob, good to see you.
Kyle, thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about golf grips and why golfers overlook them so much.
Well, it's interesting because golfers have had such great technology over the years with the way golf clubs have developed, but the grip seems to be lagging a bit behind in the importance of playing consistently in the game.
They say the most important part of your club is this because that's where you're hanging onto the golf club, and yet you look at golfers' grips and they're just worn and they're tattered.
Right, a lot of, most of the golfers, they go out and they want to buy the new high tech and the latest and greatest, and that's all great. But the golf grip is the only connection to the golf club. So if it's actually worn or improperly sized, you're not going to get the full impact of the new product that you just bought.
And if you're using a worn golf grip, how does that affect the golf game? How many strokes are you losing in your golf game?
It increases the tension in the golf swing, in your forearms, in your hands. And what that does, it inhibits you from swinging freely. What happens is when the grip gets worn, you start choking here. Whenever you see this, or you see the whites in your fingers, what it does is it keeps you from actually turning, right?
Yep.
Because what you want to be able to do, it's like a tennis racket whip.
Yep.
You want to let it go.
Absolutely.
So with the light grip pressure, it allows you to get back and it allows you to generate the swing speed.
And instead they're white knuckling because
they're white knuckling, and the club is only going to here, right? But if you want to be from your elbows down, you want to have this thing where it's just nice and whippy in your hands, but you don't want to feel like you're losing the grip.
How often should someone change their golf grips?
I always say if you're playing once a week and you're practicing once a week, you should change your clubs once a year. Okay. Because a round of golf is, you're using all the clubs in your bag and whatnot. But if you're practicing, there's a full bucket of balls right there, right? Yeah. So you're going through your bag. That's like playing a round of golf.
Of course, yeah.
So
once a year you recommend new
once a
grips.
year. And during the course of the year, you should be maintaining your grips. Simple soap and water will work with this. Getting your clubs regripped is a matter of just going into your local pro shop or to your retailer. They can do them in 15, 20, 30 minutes. It's a very easy, low-cost fix to improve the consistency in your game.
You may be surprised to learn that although Sycuan is a public resort, there are great benefits to becoming a member. And for limited time, there is no initiation fee to enjoy this incredible golfing lifestyle.
We've got the luxuries of a prestigious membership, and I like that.
And that includes unlimited golf. It includes unlimited range balls, bag storage, private parking, access to private locker room facilities, and food and beverage discounts. The discounts go farther into merchandise concessions, into the hotel, and into our instructional program. So that membership is, if you're golfing 2 or 3 times a week and you want a home course that has 3 different golf courses, so it's always something different, this is the place to join.
The owners of the property, our tribe, is really taking care and looking after us, and I really respect and appreciate what they've done for us in making this thing and maintaining the jewel that it is.
It offers a lot of things for different levels of golfers, and that's what's neat about Sycuan is there's just so many facets for every type of golfer.
But if membership appeals to you, don't delay because less than 10 of these great membership deals are still available. For more information, visit SycuanResort.com today.
When we come back with more Golf San Diego, how are we getting these amazing aerial videos? Well, you're going to meet the guys behind the magic, the guys of Aerial Media Pros. That's when we continue. Welcome back to Golf San Diego. You've probably been wondering how on earth we're able to get this amazing aerial video. Well, here are the guys behind the magic. This is Patrick and Mitchell and Brian from Aerial Media Pros. And Patrick, we're talking state-of-the-art technology here, aren't we?
This is the latest and greatest in this type of technology, and we have an absolute blast filming with them. We can create shots that you just can't get any other way. We'll go ahead and get the copter, make sure GPS and everything's working, get the satellites, do a pre-flight real quick, and then it'll be ready to go up in the air. All right, let go, Brian. Yeah. All right, lift off. How's that?
Cool, perfect. That's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Okay,
that was
cool.
Fantastic.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Got it?
We've been seeing these helicopters flying around today, and they seem to move around a lot, yet the pictures are incredibly stable. How is that happening?
That's because of the gimbal systems that we have now. You notice this one's for the GoPro. This is a really fantastic copter. It gives you long flight time, but what everyone loves about it is no matter what happens, you notice how that camera stays nice and stable. So that's even in windy conditions, you know your copter's moving around.
And the camera's not moving.
The camera's not moving. That's how we're able to capture that amazing shot.
For someone that sees these at home and watches you do this on television, can anyone at home do this?
Absolutely. We see the big copters here, but we also have little small ones, and these make great trainers because they have a built-in GPS system. So that makes it relatively easy for a brand new person to pick the copter up, get it off the ground, and if they get scared, they lose orientation, you can let go, and it'll just sit there and hover in position. So they're relatively really easy to learn on.
If there's a course or a product you'd like to see featured on a future episode of Golf San Diego, please call 770-580-4060. Or for details and a link to this and other courses, check us out on the web at golfsandiego.tv.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Kyle Kraska, and I'll see you next time in another edition of Golf San Diego.
Congratulations to our winner of a round of golf for four. Call this number by midnight to claim your prize.